Okay guys, hi, it's Mark Wallace here, and as promised, I just wanted to give you a quick video on SEM Rush. Now, obviously, most people are looking to sell on eBay and Amazon because it's ultimately the quickest and cheapest way to get started selling physical goods online. But in order to, let's just say, you pick a product, it does incredibly well, and you look to private label it, then yeah, you can still sell on eBay and Amazon, which is fine, but ultimately you want to create your own brand, and there may be a potential to add similar products within your brand. And if you're going to do that, ideally you want to have or different channels to sell your particular products. And the beauty of having your own website, eventually an e-commerce platform, is the ability to sell your website at a future date, as long as you've got the sales and whatever else behind you. So there are a number of tools that you can use to do some keyword research online. Obviously the free one is it'll be the Google Keyword Planner. Which it's okay. It gives you insights on keyword volumes, and this is the keyword planner. You just create a Google account. Most of you will have a Google account, and just go in there and type in some keywords, and it'll give you search volumes. That's all it gives you. It gives you search volumes, and in all honesty, Google tend to make things more difficult than they should be, in my opinion. And trying to sort of extract data, in-depth data from the keyword planner is quite tricky. I subscribe to SEM Rush. Now, I've been online for, too long, 10 plus years now, both in e-commerce and affiliate marketing and product creation and whatever else. And I have found this to be the best tool. So I'm just going to give you a quick walkthrough on the best way to use it. I'm not going to go in depth into any of the major things that this does, but I think you can get a 14-day or 30-day free trial as well. So that's definitely worth doing. But let's just have a quick look over here. Okay, so we're on Alibaba. Most people know Alibaba, and you want to pick a product. So let's just have a quick look. So we've got some sunglasses down here, not bothered about that. What's coming up now? Okay, so low cues. We've got Halloween coming up, Halloween fancy costumes, kids Halloween costumes. That could be a potential market to go into. I don't know why it's just jumped onto that, but anyway. So let's just say kids Halloween costumes. Well, let's just type in Halloween costumes, shall we? Halloween costumes. Okay, now bearing in mind I'm on the UK here, because I'm based in the UK. You can switch to all these different countries as well. If you're US, you obviously use .com. You've got all of Europe here. You've got Brazil, Canada, the US. And you can switch between each to get more details. But in the UK, we've got a phrase match report, and we've got the related keywords report. So this is obviously related to the phrase that I've typed in up here, and these are keywords that are related to what I've just typed in. So what we tend to do, what I tend to do, is I will open that report in a new tab and open that report in a new tab. And the reason being, it just gives me a bit more data and a bit more detail on what we're looking at. So we've typed in Halloween costumes. There's obviously going to be sub-niches in the Halloween costume market. So we've got Halloween costumes. The volume is 135,000 searches a month. Cost per click is an average of 32. Now, is that in dollars or is that? No, it's in US. So that's 32 cents. Competition. The competition levels, competition density of those particular keywords is only 0.44, which isn't actually too bad. And obviously here we've got trends, and obviously it's going to be more popular August, September, October. Realistically, probably September and October, because obviously Halloween's the end of October, as far as I'm aware. So we can have a look through this keyword tool here. Okay, Halloween costumes, costume ideas, kids Halloween costumes. That's probably a better market than Halloween costumes. Adult Halloween, scary, best, sexy, Baby Halloween costumes UK, so Halloween costumes for babies, 3,600 searches a month. And I bet somewhere down here, dog Halloween costumes, 19 cents per click, and the competition is 0.59. Anything under 0.8, I would have a stab at in terms of outranking them online. So, that gives us some good ideas there. Now, what we can do here is let's have a look at Halloween. This is related keyword searches, so anything that's related to it. So fancy dress costumes is related to Halloween costumes, Halloween ideas. So these are broader, essentially. We've got baby Halloween costumes there. Again, potentially a good market to go into. So let's just say, for argument's sake, that I decided on baby Halloween costumes. So I'd click on baby Halloween costumes there, and we would have a look at variations of that. So we've got kids Halloween costumes there. And what this does is it then goes into that specific keyword, okay? And again, it brings up different phrase matches and different related keyword reports. But I mean, you can spend hours and hours and hours going through this research, but I'm just trying to give you a very quick overview. So this here is a list of the companies that are ranking for that particular keyword, which is kids Halloween costumes. So Asda in the UK is a supermarket, a big chain supermarket. We've got FancyDress.com, PartyDelights.com, Spirit Halloween, Fancy Dress Ball, Halloween Express, and so on and so forth. And again, you can click into each of these as well, and that will open up more details on that particular company. So let's just say I wanted to have a look at and in fact, before I do that, let's scroll down here. These are the companies that are paying for advertising on Google as well. So, Google PPC. And we've got joke.com. And if we scroll over here, we can see their actual advert that is live now online. And all you've got to do is go through these, and you can see how most of these companies don't understand marketing particularly well, yet they're probably doing quite well. Buy kids Halloween costume today. That's not a great advert. Great Halloween costumes for kids, free delivery over 70 quid. Okay, that to me is, it's okay, but I'd be putting something like great Halloween costumes for kids, free delivery. What's it going to cost you? It's going to cost you a couple of quid to send it out. Amazon, obviously we all know Amazon. Wonder Party, fancy dress, blah, blah, blah. And again, you can just go through all these. But let's say we want to do a bit more digging on our competition. And you can open these in new tabs as well. So let's just say I want to have a look at FancyDress.com. So I'm going to open that in a new tab. Spirit Halloween. And where was the other one? Baby Halloween costumes we had here, didn't we? So I want to have a look at... I'm guessing that's going to be an American company, but let's... let's have a look at... Did we open that one before? I don't think we did. So now, I'm on FancyDress.com. Now, this data is interesting. Okay, so... organic search. So obviously this is companies that have spent money on SEO and that are climbing the rankings organically in Google as opposed to paying for adverts. They have 10,000 keywords, which is a lot. The traffic that they have is 272,000, and the traffic cost, in theory, is if we were to buy that traffic or get PPC, that cost us 125k. So this is a competitor we can't necessarily compete with when we're starting out. They've got a lot of keywords. Here are the keywords that they actually utilize, so we can extract all this data, we can extract all the top keywords that they are using to put into our adverts, into our SEO campaigns, into our descriptions, into pretty much anything we do. And again, guys, this is going to be useful for you when you are doing some Amazon listings and eBay listings as well, to add some relevant keywords in there. And again, it gives us our main competitors here. So look at competitive map here, put joke.co.uk, Escapade, Fancy Dress Ball, and you can export all this data. Now, paid search, fancy dress, they've got 365 keywords. Now, here's your sample adverts that they've got, 352 adverts. You can export the full report as well. Now, they have 3,500 backlinks. Now, that's quite a lot of backlinks. But it's not to say that we can't compete with them over time. But maybe when we're starting out, this, and I just picked fancy dress because it's the one thing I saw on Alibaba. But if we're going more niche into niche-related products, you often find that some of the competitors are going to have 10, 15, 20 backlinks, and they've got poor keyword density, they've got poor copy on the website, and so on and so forth. So we can reverse engineer what they're doing and do it incredibly well. So as I said, there's a ton of information available on SEM Rank. If we have a look at party delights, again, lots of keywords. Again, they're going to be quite difficult to compete with. So if we have a look, and they've got 20,000 backlinks. Now that is difficult to compete with. You'd need a big budget and a fair amount of time to compete with them. But let's just say we wanted to look at what else have people been talking about recently. Now there might not be enough data for this. I'm just wondering. Let's have a look at. Well, let's have a look at foam rollers. The exercise rollers, and let's see what information that brings back. So foam roller. Okay, so we've got 18,000 search volume. Let's have a look here. Oh, beg your pardon. Let me just stop that. Open the full report. Open that full report. You can see that we've got Amazon, we've got Wikipedia, we've got Breaking Muscle, we've got Sports Direct, which is a sports company, Physio Supplies, Runner's World, Physique.co.uk, some adverts there that we can again have a look at. So let's have a look at foam roller and foam. Let's just have a look at those. Foam roller. So we've got Amazon. So let's have a look at, I'm going to have a look at Physio Supplies, and I'm going to also have a look at physicalcompany.co.uk and see what these guys are doing. Okay, so they've got 615 keywords. That's not overly difficult to compete with, and again, we can export the keywords that they've got and utilize those any way we choose fit. Competitors here, we've got Physique and so on and so forth. 32 keywords. They've got a lot of backlinks as well, so obviously quite a well-established company. Physical company, 762 keywords. Let's see their backlink, 859 backlinks. That's a bit more like it. We can definitely compete with those guys. So you see, it's a very quick and easy way to understand what people are doing. And what I'm doing here is I'm just clicking onto keyword difficulty down here in the left-hand corner. Let's have a look at foam roller. So that's giving me a difficulty rating of 85.97%, which is quite high, in all honesty. Foam rollers, foam roller exercises, and let's just see what those bring. And again, you can type in any keyword in here, and it's going to give you the difficulty rating. So we're above 80% on all of those. And again, I don't try and compete for anything realistically that is above 80% when you use the keyword difficulty planner, because it will take time and it will take money, and if you don't know anything about search engine optimization or SEO, then you're potentially going to struggle to outdo these guys. But if you've got a bit of budget, you're very keen on the product, then it is definitely achievable, but you're just going to have to throw some money at it. But if you look at the more niche related products, I think they spoke about wooden watches last week. If you typed in wooden watches, let me just see what the keyword difficulty is for that here. Wooden watches. And let's see what that brings back. Okay, so I've got 58.29% there with a volume of 880 searches a month. So I could compete with that. I could probably dominate that quite quickly. And I'd just, again, go and do some reverse engineering, see who my competitors are, see what keywords they're using, look at the backlink profile that they've got, and just kind of reverse engineer what they're doing, but do it better. Remember, most people that get into this game, into the online game, don't get marketing. They don't really understand marketing and how to market effectively. If you can grasp how to market and sell and write compelling copy that's benefit orientated, then the chances are you're going to outperform 99% of your competitors that are out there. It's just a question of doing the research, being diligent, and putting the work in more than anything. So again, there's a load of things that I could show you here on SEM Rush, but I just wanted to do a very, very quick overview so you can have a look at it. As I say, there's a free, I think it's a 30-day trial. They've got webinars, they've got blog links that you can have a look at on how to use the software effectively. But as I say, it does take a little bit of time to get used to, but in my opinion, it's by far the best keyword research and competitor analysis tool that's out there, and I've used quite a lot over the years. So I hope you found that useful. Any questions, just drop me a PM or drop me a message in the group and I shall get back to you. Okay, have a great day. Take care.